Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing something that I've been meaning to do for years and years. We are going to work together on my new website. Long before having my e-commerce website, I had only a portfolio website. And then I had my Etsy, and once I was making a more regular income on Etsy, I decided to create my own website. And at the time, it was easier to just use the portfolio website that I had, and I just transform it into a shop. But the website I use right now, it's not amazing. It's very slow. It's not easy to adapt things. It's not easy to navigate. It's very heavy. It's not working well. Sometimes it stops sending confirmation emails when people do orders, which is something that you don't want. I want to upgrade my business a little bit. I want to have a better marketing system with email marketing and all of that. I want to be able to have a better shop, a better website. All of this came to changing my website. I was going to do that a few years ago, but then I decided I didn't have a lot of time at the time, and I paid for like, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years, I'm not sure. It was very cheap to pay for my website for a couple of years in one time. So I did it, but now those years came to an end and it's finally time to do the change. So I'm finally moving to Shopify, which I'm very, very excited, because one of the things about Shopify is integrations are so much easier. I can have more payment options. I can have all of these things a lot more easily, add products to the shop a lot more easily, change my website a lot more easily. And another big thing for me is now that I'm working with print on demand, my website was an headache for that. I could still join my print on demand products on my website, but the shipping wasn't automatically done, so it was a lot. And I can now do that with Shopify. So I'm very, very excited. In this video, we are going to work on my new website together. We're going to choose templates. We're going to choose the colors. We're going to do all of these things, those very exciting things. And then we are going to work with Gelato, and we are finally moving our products to Shopify as well. And I'm going to start having print on demand products again, which I'm very, very excited, because this is just going to make it everything easier, not only for my own products, but for print on demand as well. So yeah, loads of things to work on. I'm very, very excited. Thank you so much for Gelato for sponsoring this video. I'm very, very excited to show you all of these things behind the scenes, how I'm going to do that, but also how I'm going to add my Shopify on Gelato. So I'm going to show you regarding Shopify. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to take you along with me, and hopefully we'll figure it out together. But yeah, I'm very hopeful that this will make my business even better, that my sales are going to come a lot easier, because I know my website is very, very easy to navigate and things block all the time and all that. So I really do think that is affecting my sales as well. So I think this is a step forward, and yeah, I can't wait to see it all done. So yeah, let's get started. Tomorrow we are going to start building the website. I think there's an option where I can actually try to make it a lot easier. Like Shopify has an option to like put the information that I have on my website already on there. So I don't think I have to do it manually, but we'll figure it out. So tomorrow it's the start of a new journey for my business, which yeah, I'm very looking forward to. I need a change, and I think this is one of the most important ones. So come along with me and let's do our new website together. Hi, it's the next day. I've been struggling a little bit, not going to lie. So basically, I realized that Shopify works with themes, as my website does. But I'm used to my website, it just lets me do everything that I want. So I chose like the initial theme, but then I can just drag and drop and add things as I want, and I can add them everywhere on the page. So far on Shopify, I'm realizing that everything is a little bit more strict. So I'm not used to it, and I didn't realize that most of the themes are paid themes actually. So I don't have a lot of options because I have a lot of products, and from what I understood, specific themes only have like specific settings. So I'm a little bit afraid that I'm going to do all of this and then it's not going to work for my shop, but oh well, I'm trying to figure it out. I already put the settings with my brand colors and my logos and all of that. So I think so far I'm just trying to realize what I want to do, if working of what I want to do, if the theme that I'm using is working or not. Still a lot to juggle with. I'll show you in a little bit what I have so far. I also already realized that I can actually import my products, my client info, my orders and all of that by CSV file. Website exports into a certain way, and I need to then make everything with the Shopify things and titles and all of that for it to recognize the Excel file. So far I'm just, organizing the shop, taking care of the little things and just playing around with templates, see if I like how the shop works and all of that, because I know Shopify, it's the best for what I want, for working with Gelato, for working with print on demand, for accepting other payment options and to have all of these things. But I actually didn't realize that everything comes as an extra because I'm so used to, as my website, as just having everything, but that's also why it's so heavy. So yeah, still trying to figure that out, but I'll show you what I did in a little bit, I guess. Okay, here's how things are looking. It looks very, very simple so far. This is what I came up with. This is like an image because I really like this effect on my website. I still haven't done anything down below. All this time I was trying to figure it out, but I added some things on top. I think it looks very cute. I still need to change the menu and all of that. One thing that makes me sad is that I have my branding lettering on my website and I'm kind of sad to see that go. So I'm trying it to look like this because I think my website is so pretty and all the little stars and all of this, but all of these effects and all these little things, it's what making it heavy as well. But I'm going to try to do something like this. But yeah, I kind of really like how it looks, but it's not functional, so I need to accept this is not going to be possible. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and I want my website not to be heavy. I want it to be functional and nice, and I think this is the way to go. So yeah, now I just need to keep working on it. It's one of my nephew's birthdays, so I have to go. We'll finish this tomorrow, but I'm quite excited because I feel like I actually had some breakthrough and things are going, and I feel like little by little it's getting done. I know this is not going to be done in just a couple of days, but so far just playing around with just a few hours, I think it already looks promising. See you tomorrow. We're going to try to finish some of the things up, at least the main page, and then I'll show you how you can connect your shop super easily with print on demand and with Gelato. So I'll see you tomorrow. So it's the next day. I've been working on my website while my cat sleeps here since yesterday, and I'm feeling a little bit more positive about things than I was yesterday. I feel like when I start filming this video, I really haven't touched Shopify, especially the themes and how I could personalize the website. I only took care of some things like payment options, all of those little things behind the scenes of a website, but not the actual website in itself. And when I started it, it was so different from what I'm used to that I was a little apprehensive and feeling like if this was the right choice or not. But now that I started it, I was able to personalize a little bit, and I just have to accept that it's not going to look like my old website, because all those personalized bits of my old website, it's what made it so heavy, and not being so organized and simple as Shopify. So I just have to keep that in mind. But anyway, it's looking a little bit better, but I'm going to have lunch now, and then we'll go to the studio and I'll show you everything. Okay, already had lunch. I'm back in the studio for the first time today. I don't know, sometimes I just feel like working from home when I have to be focused, because if I'm in the studio, I already start to print stuff, or I start to cut other things, or I just get easily distracted in here. So when I want to be focused, I normally work from home, which sometimes I also get distracted by procrastinative cleaning or something like that, but it doesn't get as bad as here in the studio. But anyway, the home page is looking nice and I'm very proud of it. I've been basically comparing and going back and forth with my website right now. So yeah, let me show you how it looks. This is Shopify, and I selected this theme. This is a free theme, and eventually if I think that I need it, or when I'm more in a more advanced stage of the website and I feel like need it, I might get a paid one, but for now I think this one will be enough for me. Okay, this is how it looks like. I'm going to add a few more banners in here eventually, but for now I just want to see how they looked like. Makes me very sad that I can't add custom fonts like I have on my website right now, but I can always add them in the banner themselves. But it makes me sad because I have my, wait, let me grab my website. This way we can compare both of them. I'm really proud of how my website is looking at the moment. So I love this part right here and the personalization that I can have. So this is comparing the two of them on the main page. This is how it looks. I want to make this a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if I can do that. As I said, the thing that I'm having the most difficulty is that Shopify is not as personalized as my website. Like all of these stars that I have on a banner and on the website, these are like drag and drop. So I can basically create everything that I have in here from scratch, have like little effects. I don't know if I can do that in Shopify as well. Then this part, I have it like this. I might add some little stars and add like a backdrop. I can always do that instead of like have a color background. I can always add my own, and then I can add. I still don't have any collections or any products on the shop right now because, as I said, I have to work on the CSV files. So everything is looking like this, but it's going to basically look kind of like this with a little collections and stuff. Then here it's going to be the monthly picks like I have in here. It's like a little carousel of the monthly picks of this month. So I think that is going to be very cool. And then I did an about us section as I have over here. Again, I love how this looks because of the different, I think I'm used to this letterings on my website, so it's very weird seeing a different one, but Shopify doesn't have this one and doesn't have my branding one, but it still looks very cute, and I updated the branding pictures as well. Then we do a newsletter part as I do have here, and I also love how this part is looking. This is like the bestsellers part and then this is my Patreon part, but I was able to make it look cute still. So it looks like this, and then I did this as an image as well, and then I also have to work on the footer. It's still not how I wanted it to be, like I didn't do anything to it, so I need to work on it so it looks a little bit more like this and have a little bit more info about my wholesale contacts, everything like that. So yeah, it looks a little bit different, but I think it looks cute and it's going to be functional, it's going to work well, it's going to be a fast website. I might change the color of the top over here because I think it never looks too pink, because I don't think there's enough pink. But I just want the overall vibe to be different. But it's a work in progress and I'm quite proud of how it looks so far. What do you think? But yeah, as I said, it's definitely a work in progress, and I think it's going to still take me maybe a month or two until this website is up. I still have to figure out how I'm going to do with my memberships, because if I switch them to Shopify, I'm going to have to pay extra. On my website, that's included. I'm going to figure out a lot of things to make it work. But one thing that is going to be super, super easy to figure out and super easy to put on my website is going to be my print-on-demand products with Gelato, which I'm very, very happy for them to be sponsoring this video. So if you already know, I already have print-on-demand products on my website. Right now, I remove them from my previous website so that I can have them only on my new website. I was able to have them on my website, but it wasn't fully connected. And with Shopify, I can fully connect my print-on-demand business with it, and shipping and all of that is going to be even easier because the integration is very, very easy. Now, what Gelato is, they are a print-on-demand business. Basically, you just have to worry about creating your designs, apply them to their products, and they will handle the production, the shipping, and get them to your client. So you don't have to worry about having leftover stock in your studio space. You don't have to worry about getting the materials, printing everything out. They handle basically everything for you, and you just have to worry about creating, illustrating, designing, all of that good stuff. They are based in several countries, which I love because it makes them being very eco-friendly. So basically, if you are based in Portugal, like I am, if I order a t-shirt for myself or for a client in Portugal, they are going to try to search their closer production site for that specific product, so they are closer to the client, so that the carbon footprint, it's a lot less harsh, and the products have very good quality. You have hundreds of products to choose from, and I'm super, super excited to have them on my Shopify now and make integration even easier and have everything available for my clients. I can wait for the new year to do calendars and all of these amazing things that they have available. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, as I said, Gelato can be integrated with Shopify. They could also be integrated with other websites and e-commerce platforms like Etsy. And I'm going to show you how easy that is to connect with Shopify and to create your own print-on-demand products. So let's go over the computer so I can show you how easy that is, so you can start selling your print-on-demand products like t-shirts, mugs, prints, all these other things. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to check their products. Let's go over to Shopify so that I can show you. First things first, we're going to open Gelato. As you can see, I already have my store connected, but I want to connect to Shopify, but you can also connect to Etsy and other kind of shops that you can see over here. So I'm just going to select Shopify. It's going to open Shopify now, so it connects with Shopify via the Gelato app, so you have to install that. I already installed it, so I'm just going to... And that's basically it. As you can see, it's super, super easy to connect. And now we're going to publish our first product. You can click here and you can go to the product catalog and start from scratch. But since I already have a shop here, I can actually go to my templates. And from here, it basically allows me to create templates for certain type of products, so I don't have to keep creating. So if I want this print with another picture in it, I just have to click on it, substitute the picture, and then all the settings are going to be the same for all the products. So let's do that to the phone case. I'm just going to click add to store. I'm going to select the store that I want, which will be Shopify. Then I just check all the settings. I'm just going to add iPhones over here, and that is basically it. I'll just continue to mockup, select the mockups that I want. I normally just stick with the simple ones. Details, this is going to be basically the details that is going to appear on my website. So the description of the product, the title, and then all the settings from the products are also going to open on Shopify, which is very, very helpful because all of these normally is taken care of Gelato. So you don't have to worry about adding product descriptions, material descriptions, and all of that. Then you just have to select the price that you want to give for your product, and you can see over here the profit that you're going to have, and publish. Now it's creating the product on Shopify, and now if we go into Shopify, now if we actually go to products, now our product is over here. I have no idea what this is. So we have our first product. So let's check on the website. If we click shop all, we have our first product on our Shopify. Yay! So I still need to basically figure out the shop page, basically the page where all the products are in, and also the product page. I still need to change a few things and add a few info. It's looking very, very nice. Over here you can select the iPhone you want and all of that. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. Oh, I forgot to show you. I also have a menu now to see how it looks like, the menu, the submenus, and all of that. Just like that, we have our first product, and I'm very excited about all the filters and search on Shopify and all of that. So since I already had my products on my other website, I already have all of these things created, so I can easily add them into my new website. I can create products from scratch, but what really helps, what I really love about Gelato is that I can create the templates that I just showed you. So basically I don't have to keep creating the same settings and all of that. So let's say I want to apply the same settings for several prints. I already have the settings that I want for that print. I just click the template, I add the new print design, and then everything else just remains the same, so it's a lot easier. But you can actually also create a template or a product with Gelato, which is very simple. So let me show you the bold options. This is my templates that I already showed you. So I have templates for several prints, t-shirts, other phones, sweaters, foiled postcards. So basically, if I click add to store, it's going to be the same. I'm going to select my Shopify shop. Then I can add a new design for the same template and it will remain with the same settings, or I can just add this product as well. Or if I prefer, I can actually just go to the product catalog, browse their product. Let's do a tote bag. We select the products. We select the things that we want. They do direct to garment or embroidery. We just click add to store, select our shop as well, and then you just add your design in here. You can select which of the details of the product you can add to the description of the product. This will all appear on Shopify, so your clients can know all of the settings for the details for the products, and then you select the pricing, and that's basically it. That's super fast and easy, and that's one of the things that I love about Gelato is how easy it is to create products, integrate them with my shop, and just know that even if I change platforms, they will be able to integrate with my shop as well, and I won't be losing any products that are already created. I can just reuse them and apply them to my Shopify now. I wait to have my Shopify shop now so that I can keep creating my print-on-demand products, invest even more on that, and make new and exciting products for you, have more options, have other products again, like mugs and stuff like that, and just try things out without having to risk money, without having to have stock leftover and have to do bigger quantities of some products, because I can just use print on demand services like Gelato to make my life so much easier. If you want to try Gelato, it's absolutely free. You can just create your products, make them, put them in your shop, and you won't pay anything. You only pay when you place an order, so it's absolutely risk-free. And if you want to try it for free, I'm going to leave a link in the description, and you get 30% off on your first order made within 2 days of joining the platform. So make sure you take advantage of that and try print on demand for yourself. Now that we finally have some products on the shop, I'm going to add a little bit more, some prints and foiled postcards and stuff like that, and we can actually finish the product page and the shop page, so we can see how everything looks together. Okay, I think some of the most important things are ready, so let me show you. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to translate everything directly, because right now it's in Portuguese and I already made it to English, but I'm figuring it out. Anyway, here it's basically the same, but now when you click shop all, you already have all the products here. Also, I don't know why some things are in Portuguese and others are in English. I think it's still updating, but this is the page with all the products. And then if I click the product, this is how the page with the product is looking. Then I had to add more info on these things, but I think it's looking nice, and I love the menu as well, because I forgot to show you. So this is like the sub menu, and this is like the third menu. So yeah, it's looking very cute and professional, I think. And then we have all the product in here as well. So I need to figure this out, and I still have a bunch of other things to figure out as well. I forgot to turn on my microphone. I have a bunch of other things to finish, and yeah, it's going to be a long process, but at least like it's getting some Finnish Illustrator vibes, you know, like the colors and everything. So I think this is a good start. I already said this 1,000 times in this video, but I'm going to say it again. I'm very excited about this change. I think it's very, very needed on my business. This year, it's all about making my small business a little bit more productive, a little bit more sustainable, and functionality. It's definitely the word of the year. I want things to work well. I want my shop to be nice to browse, and applies to also my products and all of that. I talked about that in a previous video, but I really want everything to work well together, and yeah, I just want to have my business not be all over the place as it has been for the last year or two. So this just feels like the first step of bringing everything together, you know, and make everything to work out well. And yeah, it has been something that I've been wanting to do for 2-3 years, and I never had the time, and now I finally took the plunge. It's not going to look how it used to be, but I think it's going to be much, much better, and this means I can take another steps in my business, like print on demand, have more products in there, not having to worry about connecting things. I can have more payment options. I can add products a lot easily, and the customer experience is going to be a lot better, which is the ultimate goal. So I'm very, very, I keep saying excited. But yeah, I can't wait to have it all finished and get to the end of the year and see that I took a few steps into making my products better, into make my streamline of products, of adding products to the website, my workflow and all of that is going to be a lot better with all of these steps that I'm taking. So yeah, I can wait to be at the end of the year and check all the boxes of things that I've been wanting to do to make all of these things work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for Gelato for sponsoring this video. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to get the 30% off in your order for the first 2 days of signing up to the platform. They are an amazing print-on-demand business, and I'm so happy that I started with them and that I'm taking this step forward so I can continue to work with them and make some wonderful products for you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment because that really helps. If you are with Shopify, let me know in the comments how that works out for you, if you like it or not. How do you feel about navigating the website and all the things that I'm mentioning? And if you are working with print on demand, let me know as well what products you are doing so I get inspired. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video very soon. Bye!